Dude, the school of journalism is where it's at. Skipping the hand warmers, not playing the space animals, going right in. But anyways,
starting on Yoshi's?
Interesting. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it as Peach, but
yeah, like against someone like Tai, who is going to be generally in your face. It's not like I can see this for some Peaches actually. Like, you take away the amount of room that Marth has to run, and you can get a lot more damage that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah.
Even though you might die a little bit early, like it's still like unless you're not going to die unless you're getting tippered anyway. So.
Right. So it doesn't take out a whole lot. Yeah,
like you're basically you're getting rid of that margin for error where you would get tipped and die in favor of killing Marth even earlier than ever before.
That's true. And I think recently at Sandstorm when Armada and Ken played, I think this was the first stage they played on. No, I think it was Battlefield, and then this was the second stage. But Armada handled it just as well. So
yeah, he didn't ban it. So
yeah. Anyways, though, although we were saying earlier that, Pat Combo is the less experienced player, I do think he is one to watch out for and will be, moving up the ranks within AZ in the coming future. From, I would say his style like this, that he doesn't have a lot of experience, so there's a lot of things he doesn't know that he should be doing. But the things that he does know to do, he does them very well.
Yeah, his handles are super good.
Right. If you see, I think he does float cancels on nairs. He's got perfect speed on those. His fast falls are very precise. Good aim on the turnips right there. That was nice.
I should have caught it instead of 4Bing. But, whatever.
So, that was a good sequence until the shield. He did neutral air, dash attack, down tilt, all great spacing options. But then once he got out, he held his shield too long and just let Tai come back.
Yeah.
So, that's the lack of experience that's showing. That's where you need to learn the new options. But here we go again. He's getting very good sequences. And, what he does well, what he does know how to do, he does it well.
Yep. So Tai taking another stock, though. Getting a good tipper. Where Yoshi's pays off. Like if Marth gets tippers, then this is a great stage. But that's only if. Some people can react to forward smash, and some people can't.
So Tai just waiting it out now.
Yeah, he had him cornered. It's like Tai was just basically walling. There's nothing.
He's got high percent. He can't make too many risks, and he doesn't need to. He's got the lead.
Yeah, Pat Combo has to be the one to approach slightly more aggressively because he's down.
And as we were saying earlier, when you're at that deficit and you're being waited out on, very frustrating.
Ooh, he goes for the DP, but does not get it.
Hey.
Ooh, nice. Nice confirm, though. That was really that back air to jab. Like, feeling like he's going to slide off of the platform. Like, that's nutty. And, barely avoids the panty shot. And should be 4 tilt. Oh, I would have did 4B up tilt personally.
At this percent, it would work, yeah.
Especially coming out of an air dodge.
Back in the day, I think Peach was always known as a character who's not technical at all.
Yeah.
But I think that's starting to change.
Oh,
that even, since Armada, we're really seeing it with the new generation players like this. Somebody who's just now getting into the game, and they're starting off trying to play Peach as a technical character. And you can see it in Pat's movement. And even as he was just waiting there with the floating, he's still wiggling left and right. He wants to have a high APM. That's a totally different goal than Peach has ever had back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day it was just like LOL, wait for mistakes, down smash, I outplayed you. Oh, Stitch Face, got you. It's changed, definitely changed a lot. Peaches now are actually wanting to be good at the game. No, crazy, right? But yeah, and because of that, though, historically, Marths are losing to Peaches. Like the last time Martha beat Peaches, I don't remember.
Didn't it at Apex? Didn't it, wasn't those grand finals?
PP, yeah, PP was the last Marth to be able to beat a Peach. And Armada's Peach at that.
It took a new great Marth player. You know, Mizu King was never. He got close.
He got close.
No, wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do it. Ice wasn't able to do it. Pew Pew U. No Marth could do it, even if it's on paper Marth favored until PP did it. He basically had the more aggressive dash dance, where he was willing to wait an extra 4, 5, 6 dashes more than any other Marth, and it paid off dividends.
Oh yeah.
There's like there wasn't much data on PP, so like when you play this way, like extremely unorthodox, like no one knew how to handle it.
Ty going for that pivot F smash.
Ooh, smack. And interesting, almost a good choice. Like refreshing invincibility is always a good idea, but it made it seem awkward for some reason, like very compromising.
I do think Pat's being a bit too aggressive though. You know, though Peach is an excellent character with some great hitboxes, she actually can't be too aggressive with them. Probably due to her speed.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, they're good hitboxes, but if you can't push them forward fast enough, it's not going to do you a lot of good. So a lot of times what Peach really should be doing is waiting for them to come to you. You know, wait for them to run into the hitbox. And I think that's, you know, where we're seeing the lack of experience again with Pat, is that he doesn't know how to bring them to him. You know, what sequence of actions can I do that will make my opponent approach me, and I'll be waiting for them with this back air.
Yeah, Peach is, as I describe her, a whirlwind of priority. Yeah. So the idea is like she has not really good boxes, but they're quick, like the fastest, among the fastest in the game. So 3-frame neutral airs, 4-frame pretty much everything else, 2-frame jab. like her stats,
so fast.
her stats are all good except for her run speed. She makes up for that by not only having godlike buttons with lingering hitboxes, but also with her turnip. Armada. If you asked Armada like how to fight Marth as Peach, he'll say pull more turnips, pull more turnips, and then and then if you were like how to beat Peach as Marth, don't let her pull turnips. Turnips are the equalizer. Even if you can catch them and throw them back, not many characters throw as well as Peach anyway in a head-to-head.
She does have one of the fastest throws in the game.
Yep. So the idea is that you make up for all that distance by using the projectile. It lets you invade all kinds of space. And then once she's in the pocket, that's where she's strong. Once she's where Martha's like, you know, it's no longer tipper range, like it's where it can potentially be dull, and we can potentially, you know, I can hit your hands.
Yeah.
That's where she wins, because she's gonna not only she's gonna beat you to the punch, but even if it trades, it's always gonna be favorable.
Right. You're not getting your tippers at that range.
Yeah. Nothing you do is ever going to kill, and for her, everything could potentially kill. Like you're only gonna kill with an up tilt or tipper or something.
Yeah. I think that makes for an interesting matchup here, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Very, very dynamic. There's about 3, like, significant ranges that I think need to be played at differently. You know, you got turnip range, then tipper range, and then dull side range.
Yeah, I call it that. That's the pocket.
Yeah, and each of those, you got to have a different set of options ready to deploy.
Yeah, this matchup is also a melee classic. Like you saw, husband and wife, they always take a lot of pride in defining this matchup.
Yeah.
Since they were regular training partners. Husband, the old white Marth player, and and wife, the Peach player. They always play doubles together.
Both of them always ready to play this matchup. You know, husband being totally fine playing any Peach in tournament, and likewise for wife, ready to play any Marth.
Yeah, lots of confidence there. And Dodon.
Is it 3 out of 5?
It looks like most of these matches have been 3 out of 5 in bracket, so I don't know.
No, the last ones we watched were 2 out of 3.
Oh, he's asking right now. I saw one other person do a best of 5.
All right, best of 5. I guess we're at winner semis.
I guess.
I don't think this is final. Winner's final. What is that?
So here's Dreamland.
All right. Good call. You know, one thing, I've been playing Peach lately, and I just saw an opportunity for it, and it's something that I would like to add to my game, but calling your opponent's jumps with an up air. You know, you're both at the same height, but you preemptively predict that they are going to jump. So you do it at the same time and you have your up air. And one of the best moves to hit with Peach because it sets up for so much.
Yeah, well, as you see Armada do those, like almost all of his big money combos involve that up air.
Oh yeah.
And they're the most glorious to watch.
They are so beautiful.
Those stilettos. Hey, you remember Stiletto Trap?
The name is, I know the name, but I don't remember the face or the character. Was it a Sheik player?
Yeah, it's an old Sheik player, old school, like when I first entered the scene, like that old kind of.
Oh man.
He was like the original Tai, except
because he was Asian, right?
Yeah, he was
an Asian kid.
He was Asian, super smart, but his parents made him do school a lot more seriously than Tai's.
Yeah.
So he ended up actually having to quit Melee.
Oh man. Dude, oh my goodness, these names. Shout out to Smashboards 2002.
Shout out to Smash Fighter.
Hey! I know that guy. Old friend of mine. Man, he was fat though. Oh. So there we go. You know, Pat's not doing the turnips though. I don't know, what to say. Can't coach him mid-match, but those turnips, he's not utilizing them at all.
Or if he is, not utilizing them well enough.
Right. I think he needs to go read Armada's Guide to Fighting Mars with Peach. It says it right there, man. It's probably like paragraph 2.
No, it's the first statement.
Yeah.
Bolded with like several asterisks in front of it.
Yeah, dude. 24-point font size, everything. It's in your face, so you can't miss it.
But
nice.
Yeah, the thing I hate about Dreamland at Marth against Peach is like I get tired. Like you have to work like that extra, several, like 40% or more to get kills, or sometimes even worse. And it's like I get kind of tired and bored because they're gonna keep, playing really defensive, even if I'm ahead.
Right.
It's like, man, I just want to get this over with and go to my next match.
Always a battle of attrition.
Yeah, so like it really is just having the mental fortitude to maintain your patience, maintain the game plan. Yeah, you have to do it a little bit harder, but as long as you're able to do that, then you'll overcome this counter pick, and it's not that bad. Yeah. But it's just annoying.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the things that keeps me from being a good Street Fighter player, is that just about any match can be like a Peach Marth on Dreamland. Because if you want, your style can be much more defensive, wait things out.
Yeah, I remember Tai and Axe had matches where Axe was playing Peach, and you know how aggressive Axe is, or at least he's known for being extremely aggressive.
Right, even with Peach.
And Tai, generally speaking, he will go in eventually. Like he's not one to be super patient as well. But these two players were basically just kind of going head to head and swinging at each other. But they're on Dreamland, and even as aggressive as they are, the matches were still 6 minutes.
Wow.
Like. There's like sometimes there's almost nothing you can do if the matches are close, because when you're trading stocks, that's another minute off the clock.
Right.
For every stock that's lost.
Yeah, when every hit doesn't lead to a follow-up and just another swing away, it's just inevitable.
Yeah, 10 seconds to recover every time, and
what can you do?
Yep, that was 10 seconds just for Marth alone. Just watching him forward B and an up B, and then look at Peach floating. She can float for 3 seconds.
Yeah, got
another double jump, umbrella.
All right, a hit at 42. The next hit comes at 39. And then at 36, 3 seconds between each hit, and nothing going.
That's
really
being aggressive.
Right.
So, like Tai could have hit with that and then ran to the other side of the stage. Those long forwarders that Tai are doing, Pat Combo should have actually been looking to neutral air those. Like those were really unsafe. I think that's also part of this problem right now. I think he might be, because he's down, he might be a little bit scared of just like just pushing into his chest and getting that free hit.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of Peach's damage naturally is just going to be from trading. Like you're not going to be able to always cleanly hit Marth. Sometimes you have to get your hands a little dirty as a princess. And when you see Marth do long forward airs like that, in between the double forward air, you have more than enough frames to float and neutral air in between those.
or dash attack.
Oh, he kept his float. Very fortunate.
If you can get that close dash attack, that's always the big money.
Good spacing. Usually that play that Ty's doing right there is where Peaches would usually get really annoyed. They're like, ah, like they thought they saw vulnerability, and they just weren't able to punish it in time, and just kept getting their ankles touched with this down tilt.
Not my ankles.
Those dainty ankles.
Damn. I hate